Okay, this is part 2 of our videos for set operations and Venn diagrams with 3 sets. So we're going to move on to number 14 here. So again, I really encourage you to try these on your own, and then hopefully if you miss any of them, hopefully my explanation will help you to understand what you did wrong. All right, so if you look at our circles, these are the people that are recorded by a group. So let's see. This chart shows information on a single recording. Use a Venn diagram to indicate in which regions 1 through 8, the recording should be placed. So here this is a group recording. It's either artist or group. In this case, these are all the ones that are in a group. Sales were 17 million, so that means they would be in this circle. So far we have everybody in the overlap here. Released in 1991. Well, that means it can't be in this circle here because these are the ones before 1990. And so this would be region 2. So notice in region 2, you're in the group circle, you're in the sales exceeds 15 million circle, but you're not in the recorded before 1990 circle. You'd have to be in 2. All right, let's move on to B. So this time it's an artist, so it's not in this circle, which is for groups. So it's outside of that, so it's somewhere over here. 37 million sales, so you're in here somewhere. So it's got to be 3 or 6, or yeah, 6. Year released was 2018. Well, that's not before 1990, so it'd have to be 3. Okay, so artist or group, so they're not a group, so they're not in the group circle. They're an artist. 13 million sales, they're not in this circle either, so that puts them here or here. Released in 2000, so that means they're not recorded before 1990. They're not in any of these circles. That puts them in region 8. All right, the group, so this is a group, so they're in the group circle. 13 million in sales, that means they're not in this circle. Their sales didn't exceed 13 million. So it's going to be 1 or 4, it looks like. Year released was 1949. That was before 1990. So this one's not, so it'd just be 4 here. It'd have to be region 4. All right, last one, they're in the group circle. Their sales exceeded 15 million. So they're in these 2 circles. So far we're just looking at these 2 regions here. Year release was 1955. That's before 1990. So basically, you're in all 3 circles here. You'd have to be in region 5. All right, let's move on to constructing a Venn diagram. All right, so to construct a Venn diagram, start by placing elements into the innermost region 5 and work outward. The way I say it is you want to work inside out. Oops. Inside out, just like the Disney cartoon movie. Inside out. Let's see, then find the elements. Let's see, next. So first of all, find region 5. Next, find the intersections for regions 2, 4, and 6. Then find the elements for regions 1, 3, and 7. Don't forget region 8. Again, I just think work inside out. So we're going to start here, and then we're going to go to these 3 here, and then these 3, and then finally here. All right. So what elements are in A, B, and C? Well, if you look closely, it looks like E's in all 3. You got H and I in both of these, but they're not in here. So it looks like it's just E that's in all 3 circles. So next, let's look at these regions here. So A and B, which elements are in A and B? Well, not just E, it looks like we also have H and I. Let's go to the overlap of B and C. So besides E, what else do they have in common? It looks like it's just F. And then let's go to A and C. And other than E, it doesn't look like they have anything in common. All right, so now we can fill in A. So now we're going to go to these three regions. So A, E, H, and I. We already have E, H, and I. We're just missing A. So in the A circle, you do have those four letters. In the B circle, let's see, we don't have B or C so far. We have E, F, H, and I. Okay, so it's just B and C that are in this region here. And then let's go down to C. You have E, F, G. We already have E and F. That means G must be here. And so finally we need to look at our universal set and see if there's anything we missed. Well, this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So the alphabet from A to I, we have A, B, C. Notice there's no D, so there's a D out here. E, F, G, H, I. It looks like that's going to be it. All right, so that's how you fill out a Venn diagram for sets that are given to you. Let's go ahead and go to the last page. Oops, let me go down a little more. Looks like I should have put these a little closer together. All right. So I would encourage you to go ahead and do this one. It's going to be done the same way as the one we just did. So first of all, we'll look at sets A, B, and C. What do they all have in common? It looks like 14 is the only number that's in all three sets. All right, let's look at A and B. What do they have in common besides 14? 18 and 22, it looks like. What about B and C? What do they have in common other than 14? Well, they don't both have 10, but it does look like they both have 26, so we'll put that there. And then A and C. What do A and C have in common other than 14? And it looks like that's going to be all. So this one's a little bit too much like the last example. I think that one was blank here too. Let me move this up just a little bit. So now we can fill out these regions here, here, and here. So A, we already have 14, 18, and 22. We're missing 30. In B, let's see, we don't have 2. I'm looking in here. We don't have 6. There's 14, 18, 22, and 26. Okay. Let's go on to C. Looks like the only thing we're missing is 10. That'll go there. And so now let's look at all the numbers here and let's see if there's anything in the universal set that we haven't had. And if we do have anything, we'll put it out here. So we have 2 and 6. We have 10 and 14. We have 18 and 22. 26, 30. It looks like the only thing we don't have is 34. And so that'll go out here. And so that's going to be our diagram for our final answer. All right, so that's going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know.